Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There we go. I covered them all.
Whatever day that is.
Jesse's in pain. So you guys get to listen to mainly me yap.
Where the fuck are my saves?
And,
That's not the saves.
I know that's what you really wanted. Solely listen to me. Hey, I really doubt it, but does anyone here watch Mormon Wives? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
I bet somebody does, or at least knows about it.
It's so good. These girls are so mean to each other. Hold on. Let's see if this will stay. Oh, yes. Much better. Much better. These girls are so mean to each other, and they're like age range from upper 20s to lower 40s. I can't imagine being this mean to my friends for no reason. They're like, you were 2 minutes late? Not acceptable. You suck at doing hair.
What?
So Jessie, on there, her and her mom own a salon and also a huge extension brand called Jay-Z Styles.
Okay.
Jay-Z Styles was popular / famous before the show ever came out. So, like, they did that on their own. This was not, like, hyped because of the show. This was... I heard about Jay-Z Styles probably 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Demi was mad... Which, Demi's a fucking villain. BT dubs.
I only really know about Taylor.
I'm surprised that you don't know about Jessie.
Well, Taylor was like the primary one that had most interesting drama going on TikTok before well before the TV show came out.
Yeah, boy oh boy has that changed.
I think she's learned from that. Yes, a little bit, and is like slightly less.
Actually, I'll just update you. Because
Okay.
you're not going to watch it. And if you are a listener and you watch this and you haven't watched a new season, too bad. Skip through the next like minute and a half. Taylor went to like, I don't want to say like a rehab, but it was like a big counsel therapy thing for a few weeks. And she came back pretty healthy and good co-parenting, not an issue with Dakota because Dakota sucks. And then her and Dakota started to like see each other again because she was healthy and he was doing Dakota things. Who knows? He's kind of a piece of shit. And then Taylor found out that Dakota was like sexting her mom's best friend.
What?
Who like was Taylor at this point. She's like Taylor's friend because Taylor is old enough to be like, she's an adult. And they would all hang out all the time. This was like a family friend that was always at Christmas, Thanksgiving. They celebrated everything together. And Dakota was behind her back fucking sexting her mom's bestie.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy to find out.
I would be devastated.
Oh my God. Can you? Yeah. It was terrible. I felt so bad for her. Because there's no coming back from that. He wasn't sexting a girl that like...
has no connection to your life. And also, fuck that lady,
Yeah, that lady's exiled.
Rightfully so.
From their family now. Marciano, who is actually in a different reality show called Vanderpump Villa. Remember when I used to watch Vanderpump Rules? Very similar. Sorry, I'm putting on face lotion as I'm talking. My face is so dry.
It is the season of dryness.
So this is off topic, but I got this from my esthetician.
Mm-hmm.
It's for your skin, like all over skin, but also your face.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like Vaseline,
Mm-hmm.
but it has like CBD in it, and it's not nearly as like gucky.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I love to rub Aquaphor all over my face.
Yeah, I can't do it.
It goes on over top of my regular lotion or any of my serums.
Yeah,
that I
that's
might
how it's
put
supposed to
on.
be.
I just put it on top of it. I don't put it as like a primary lotion in case anyone was concerned about that. But I do sometimes put it on if I'm going. Like when I went hunting and we have to walk through the woods and it's real cold. I put that on my exposed face skin. It helps.
Yeah, my esthetician tells me all the time to put
Mhm.
Vaseline on, and I can't do it.
Is it a texture issue for you? Like
Yeah.
a sensation? Yeah.
I had to, for those of you who are not here, so everyone but Jesse, I had to like crinkle my face to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
it's like itchy in a way.
It's, it feels thick and dirty to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't usually put it like around my mouth.
That's the number one area that gets dry for me.
If that makes sense. Like I put it on my cheeks, on my forehead,
Yeah, no, I don't have a
my
problem
under
there.
eyes. I don't know that I have a problem with it so much as it just feels like my skin feels so good then after. You know, it's like
Yeah.
nice and like moisturized and
Yeah, I can't do that. Back to Mormon wives.
mm-hmm.
Okay, Marciano. So, he's on Vanderpump Villa. Actually, I don't even know if that's exactly what it called, but I know that Lisa Vanderpump is the person who does the thing. Turns out Jesse was having an emotional affair with him. And then Demi claims that she was sexually assaulted by him. I don't know.
You know, I think I've seen this. I think I've seen information about this on like a fringe Vanderpump like thing. Like,
With Marciano?
well, okay, so like I don't follow Vanderpump, but I know that they're like intertwined with
Yeah.
like those people are intertwined with like a lot of other semi-famous
Yep.
people.
Yep.
And I think that I saw this as like a fringe thing where somewhere my algorithm thought that maybe I was interested in these people.
Yeah.
This sounds familiar to me. Was it proven that he didn't? That it was a lie? There's there's a lot of lying in the Vanderpump world.
There's a lot of lying going on right now. It was not proven here nor there. However, like kind of, because I know I talked to you about this. They wanted to know the 100% truth because Marciano was over there saying that him and Jesse actually fucked. And Jesse's like, no, we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I talked to you about this not too long ago. I remember I was driving. They brought in a lie detector and a person to do all of that. And like, it was asked if him and Demi did anything sexual other than a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
He said no, and he was not lying.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Demi is like twisting it now, saying that like it was an unwanted ass grab. Which, if that is considered sexual assault, oh boy, do I have trauma I need to unfold, because I feel like that's just most of my teenage years.
Yeah, when the statistics say that like there are very few, I don't really have the real statistic, but statistics indicate that there are so few of us that did not experience that didn't experience some form of sexual assault. They're not like joking.
I don't consider that sexual assault.
Well, the law does.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's what she's going off about.
if some random stranger came up to you and grabbed your ass, you wouldn't be like, that's sexual assault.
No, I would be like, that's uncomfortable. Don't fucking touch me.
Well, that's why it's sexual assault.
Yeah, but like if a random stranger comes up and grabs my arm, also uncomfortable. Don't fucking touch
Can
me.
be assault.
Crazy.
I mean, nobody's gonna do anything about that, but like, you know.
Well, that's a whole thing going
Anyway.
on. Demi is comparing that unwanted ass grab to Jesse and Michaela were both raped at a young age.
That's so different.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Michaela is very open. She's having trouble in her marriage with intimacy because all of it is like coming back to her, and it's hard for her to process and not feel like, please don't touch me. Like, I'm uncomfortable with anyone touching me, and I get that. And Jesse is kind of going through the same thing, and they were talking about it at the reunion, and then Connor, who is Whitney's husband, also was raped. And Zach was like, was everyone just raped? And I was like, well, they're Mormon. So, like, it's pretty common in that culture to be raped at some point, in my opinion. Every time I watch a show on Mormons, they're like, I was raped at 6. And they probably fucking were. That shit's weird. Okay? Sorry if you're Mormon and you're listening. It's fucking weird.
I have thoughts that I don't have the energy to articulate with this, but...
Also, if you were a young boy and you were Catholic and you were an altar boy, you were also probably raped.
I hate that I'm laughing about this, but it's your facial expression and seriousness that's killing me.
I'm serious about it. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not.
You see, like, any fucking pastor that gets caught molesting little boys, they're always Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
Always Catholic.
Yeah.
So anyways, at the reunion, they open up for Michaela to speak about it, and then she passes it to Jesse, because Jesse actually talked about her rape in the season, and it was cut. So it didn't actually make it onto TV. And they called her and asked her, like, hey, we know this didn't make it into the season. Would you like to open up about it? Are you comfortable doing that again? And she said yes. So they kind of passed the torch to her. And then Connor was just, like, in the corner, just, like, silently bawling. And Stassi was the host of this.
Why?
So, I was so excited when they
But
showed
why?
that Stassi was the host. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I love her. Stassi then went to Connor, and Connor was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from you guys. I just, I can understand exactly how you're feeling because I was also sexually assaulted. And then fucking Demi takes it from Connor. Like, takes it away from Connor. While Connor's talking, she's like, my turn. And talks about how it's so upsetting that no one believes her, that she was sexually assaulted, yet they can open up about it and everyone believes them. And they're like, it's not the fucking same thing. You weren't raped. Someone poked your butt. But they didn't say that on the thing. They let her talk, but everyone was just, like, stoning her. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like, I'm not one to invalidate someone's, like, feelings about their experience, but, like, stubbing your toe and getting your toe cut off. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference in severity, and when you're discussing the most severe thing that could possibly happen to you in that regard, like, maybe don't try to like get in on it for the sake of getting in on it with your significantly lesser experience, like less extreme. Not that it wouldn't be personally violating to you.
It's not less of an experience, but don't compare your experience to something that is so beyond something you're understanding.
It's the severity. At some point, you got to acknowledge that things, like, just because you have something that's classified similarly doesn't make it the same. You had potentially cancerous mole removed, and someone had stage 4.
It's not the same.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not the fucking same.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, Demi is all about her. She actually tried last season. before they signed their contracts, she tried to have one of the other girls kicked off of the show so her salary could be raised.
Why?
I don't know, and they exposed her for it, like, during the show. It was great. From the beginning, I was like, what a stupid name. Demi. Just call yourself Demi.
Yeah. Why is it not
It's Demi. Mm-hmm. But I liked her for a little bit, and now I hate her. She's such a villain. And her husband, like, tries to square up with people. Not, like, necessarily fight them, but he'll, like, get in their face and start, like, drama. And there's a guy on there, Zach. He is married to Jen Affleck. And Zach, like, just won't take a shit. He's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. And Zach is a small dude. And Demi's husband is not a small dude. And he's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to listen to you and your wife act like you're victims in a situation that you guys created.
What intense attention-seeking behavior.
Oh, it was so bad.
Honestly, I think I'd have a really fun time watching the show and then psychoanalyzing all of these people.
Sure.
Like, what exactly? Honestly, start with your religious trauma and then...
work your way up.
And then work your way up, bud.
You know who's non-fucking problematic? Michaela.
I don't know what Michaela looks like.
Exactly, because she's she just keeps to her fucking self. Michaela, not a problem ever.
So what is she, like? I don't know anything about her. What?
She's a Mormon wife.
Maybe I do. No shit. No shit. Like what? Who? Now there's so many of them.
Dude, I know. When you were like, just tell everyone all about the Mormon wives. I'm like, 18? No.
There was only like a handful of them that were important for the time. Taylor and like 3 other ones that were like really important. And now there's...
Taylor, Jesse, Demi.
And now there's like a fucking lot of them.
So Miranda recently joined. Miranda was part of the swinging
That's
thing.
most of my knowledge about it was when the swinging scandal happened. Everyone needs to remember that these people, to my knowledge at least, were mostly like pretty like following of their rules in a way, insofar as like the purity culture caused them to just like never get to explore anything sexually until they were married, and then they're just like experiencing their teenage years, but as adults. You know what I mean?
They don't talk a lot about before.
Oh.
Like, they don't talk a lot about their childhood in that sense.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know that either so much. I just, like, that's what I put together from watching was, I mean, they and knowing about, they're in Utah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, specifically, like, how, because, like, we know Mormons here. I don't know if you had Mormon friends, but, like, there were a couple Mormon families in my town. And, of course, there's, like, 80 of them. You know, 3 families, there's, like, 80 children.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty close to Amish.
They just don't stop. Anyway, there's, like, a lot of weird, like, things that they do to not break their rules about sex. Just somebody go look up soaking or people shaking beds for each other. Honest to God, it's just really funny. Anyway, the point is, like, if these people like weren't doing anything to explore that kind of stuff as like at the normal age that people would be doing that, and then they get married fairly young, they don't. I don't know. I feel like that all comes out after the fact. What normal people would be doing at like 22, at like not normal, but like common experiences at 22 or 20 in college, right, are things that these people did not like do,
right,
or have the freedom, I should say, to do.
Yeah.
So then they're just doing it with the people fucking around them because they all have the same like weird lack of appropriate boundaries.
It's very confusing to me why they are called Mormon wives, though, because only like 2 of them are Mormon now.
Interesting.
Not all of them are still in the Mormon culture, lifestyle, cult.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, well, none of them left it so long ago that it's not probably like ingrained in their life. Like, have any
Right.
of those people truly healed from what that might have done to
Right.
No.
This season has been like an explosion of shit, and not even just like on the season, but like social media.
Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles. Do you know what Fruity Pebbles is?
Wasn't Kaylee texting you about this?
She sent me a TikTok, I believe.
Yeah. She was. I don't actually know what happened, other than someone said she peed in his mouth.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They like talked about it on the season as some kind of sexual act with Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
They did not, and then, you know, Demi started firing shots. So they were like, you know what? Let's talk about what Fruity Pebbles really is. You pee, and your husband drinks it.
That's icky.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It
that's what
just
I'm saying. A
is
lot of this
icky
was
to
on
me.
social media.
Yeah.
And Demi, I know I told you about this, but Marciano is denying the claims that he sexually assaulted her, which I'll go on about that. But Demi posted about how his dead father must be so disappointed looking down on him. And to me, do not bring up, that is like the lowest of that is like absolute white trash thing to say, bring up someone's dead parent into a argument. Don't do that.
I think it's like a fairly low reach to do that, but like
Absolute white trash. Bottom of the barrel.
I don't know 100% the circumstances, but I could see where that might give somebody like a reality check. You know what I mean? Like give you some perspective. Maybe if you don't respect anybody's living opinions, maybe you respect. Like,
so here's the thing about the sexual assault that Demi is claiming. She like talked to Marciano for like 6 months after this so-called sexual assault happened. He like put a Insta story on about oysters or something like that, and she said they're gross or something, and it's similar to swallowing cum. Like, it was just like a really weird, and she did like FaceTime him and stuff during this 6 months. So, and I'm not here to judge however you deal with your sexual assault, but
it just seems like a weird, like it.
And then her husband was like, I don't think it's weird that she talks to other men about cum.
See, this is what I'm saying. They're all.
I think he does, but he's like, what am I going to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, can you see what I mean about this? Just feels like they're just like whatever behaviors. Maybe I don't know. I feel like these are things that like people deal with when they're dating at like 15 and saying inappropriate things to a different guy with their boyfriend and learning that maybe like that's a boundary. You know what I mean? Like this is just weird shit that they should have worked out a long time ago but didn't.
Yeah, that's like another thing that they're like
so immature.
Well, she said that she was trying to control the fire in a way. Oh, and then she decided to...
What? What does that mean?
She compared it to Michaela, who was previously in a very abusive relationship, physically, mentally, emotionally. And she's like, why'd you continue talking to him? And she's like, because I fucking lived with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was terrified of what would happen if I left. This is so... Marciano is halfway around the fucking world. Like, comparing tomatoes to apples, they're not the same.
Mm-mm.
And that's what Demi constantly does to make herself look like a victim and say, well, if you did this and it made you feel like that, then it made me feel like that too. This is not the same fucking thing.
What a stretch. What a stretch for this lady.
Demi is the worst. Okay.
Everything.
I need to move on because now I'm getting heated over Demi. Zach and I were just like raging about her one day. Okay. Today, I have prepared a series of questions again because honestly, what a great time that was to listen back for me during our question episode. It was great. I was howling in my car.
I don't ever listen back to our episodes after I edit them. We must have been pretty funny.
Oh, it's really funny. And my first question of the day: why is sandwich meat round when the bread that we put it on is square?
Most, not all. You could argue this about bologna. But most sandwich meat is just like the piece of meat sliced. It's not like pressed into that shape. Like a chicken breast is not square.
Okay, if you're getting like processed.
Yeah, that's why I said like you could discuss this about like bologna or salami perhaps.
No, I have ham and turkey in there. They're round.
Are they like Hillshire Farms?
Yeah. Like no, but they're not that brand, but yeah.
Does it have texture or is it the texture of bologna?
I don't know, I haven't opened it.
Cody buys this brand of truly processed, like pressed cut ham, okay? That comes in a rectangle.
I've never seen lunch meat come in any shape other than either a circle or a oval.
He gets it at Walmart. It's rectangular. They're like this shape. Rectangle. Both the turkey and the ham. But like the reason why regular, like real, like lunch meat from the deli is because the meat it doesn't like come
Squared.
like when you cut it off the creature, it's not square.
Are
You know what I
gonna wear
mean?
your bonnet this entire episode?
Yeah, it feels good.
Okay.
I forgot I was wearing it, if I'm being honest. I just
Okay.
wanted to keep my hair from getting knotted.
It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. If a turtle does not have a shell, is it naked or is it considered homeless?
It's considered dead because the shell grows with the turtle. It is a physical part of their body that forms in the egg.
You know, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's switch that to hermit crab. Because they do change shells.
Is it considered naked or homeless?
Yeah.
Both. In the hermit crab world, that's what they call them, naked, but they're also homeless. But also they'll die. They die without a shell because it's required to like their gills are inside that part.
Yeah, but they switch shells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
but
during the switching,
I'd call them naked.
they're naked.
Yeah, that's what I call them.
Are eyebrows considered facial hair?
Yeah, I think so.
Hair on your face.
Yeah.
So, what if you go to a job and it says no facial hair?
Wouldn't it be funny to ask? If I ever have another job interview and I like am having a good time in the interview.
So this says no facial hair. Can I keep my eyebrows or do I need to shave those off?
I've had really positive job interviews with people in a way that I definitely could have made that joke.
Yeah.
And it would have been funny. I don't know that I'll ever have a job interview again. Can I just interview with you someday? Would you make me interview to sit at the front desk and answer the phone?
Yeah. You have to know hair knowledge. If I'm going to get a receptionist, they're going to have to know at least a little bit about hair. Because when they answer the phone,
would you make me interview?
I would have like some kind of quizzing with you, yeah.
Okay.
Until you were ready.
I just want to make sure that that's what you meant.
I would give you scenarios and ask you how you would book them.
I like to do things really right.
Yeah.
So you know that no matter what or how good I was, I'd probably be asking you 8,000 questions
Yeah,
to
exactly.
make sure
I don't want that.
I could do
might
it
as well
right.
open the fucking phone, or I might as well answer the phone. If someone's gonna ask me a trillion questions, I might as well be the one to answer the phone. I have to stop to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you would be like, "Hey, this person called and they want low lights," and I would say, "Book it under highlights," and you would say, "But they want low lights."
I can respect that it's a time thing. It's the same process, different tone. It's fine.
Yes, it would be a.
Why the fuck would you make separate highlight, low light bookings?
I don't. Some people do though.
Unless you're like need to know that for some reason. Like, you know, you're going to have a discussion with your client unless if they're not a regular, a new person comes in and wants you're booked for highlights, they're going to tell you when you're like, oh, okay, so what are you here for today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a question you would ask me, and it would drive you nuts some days.
Maybe. Depends. You know, it's kind of like you in the snow. Like sometimes I'm the more overstimulated I am, just merely existing, the more technical and exact everything has to be. Because if I have one more misunderstanding when I'm overstimulated, I'm probably going to explode. So, but if I'm like,
you would be so overstimulated in my salon.
But my threshold is like really high and I'm not overstimulated by literally just existing. Those things don't bother me nearly as much. I can accept the difference and not feel like I have to argue the semantics of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shockingly today, I'm feeling like I don't need to argue those things. Mentally, I'm feeling well. So, unlike 2 weeks ago when I couldn't stop fucking crying.
I don't think that you wouldn't enjoy working in my salon.
I would need to be medicated every day.
It gets loud, it gets hectic, and you got to keep moving, and you can't be like, ah.
The problem with me is that I can't guarantee what my body is going to give me.
Yeah.
That's kind of been why I haven't been able to do shit anyway. It's because I don't know what I'm going to get today. Even if I do medicate for my ADHD, that doesn't change it.
Yeah.
Like cognitively, I don't know what I'm getting, so I wouldn't be a good fit. If you needed somebody on an emergency basis, for some reason, in like desperate times situations, I can pull it together and suffer. And like my body's like, okay, we have to do this or something's going to die. In those situations, I can do it. But like on a day-to-day, not an emergency basis, I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
This is why I can't fucking work.
Yeah. Yep.
I do my best, guys.
At what age is it considered old enough to die of old age?
I think my grandma started saying about why she didn't understand why God kept making her live around 85.
We're going to say 85.
Sure.
Okay.
I think that's an old age. I think that's a good old age to die at because...
That's what your grandma told you?
No, because you've done plenty of living and like if you're in good health and you have the potential to keep living... Okay, let me take that back. 10 years prior to you dying of like unwellness. Like if your full potential of life is 95, okay, but at 95 you're like not good and going to die. You know what I mean? Like you just don't have any brain power anymore. Physically you're weak. You have to have somebody help you get up to go to the bathroom all the time. Why don't we take you 10 years back where you're still like everybody wants to remember you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to like think about you when you're like that.
This is going far too technical. At what age would someone die and you say they died of old age?
85.
Thank you. That's all I need.
I wanted people to know my reasoning. That's all. But I think it's interesting to hear why people think what they think. You don't want to hear what I think today? Fine.
That was going no.
I'll just
That
be
was
quiet.
going off the rail. Yes, it was. That was not really. That didn't really involve the question. Sometimes I have to reel you in. That was me reeling you in. You know, sometimes Jessie says to be like, every once in a while she'll be like, "Am I talking too much? Am I doing too much? You gotta stop me. You gotta stop me if I'm doing something." I'm reeling you in.
I don't want to be stopped. Not today. And that's golf, baby.
What am I doing? Oh, if someone dies with braces on, do the braces go with them? Like if they're buried?
For the sake of like not desecrating, I understand that funeral people aren't actually harming per se the body, but like feels weird to remove the braces. In like only so far as like it's to be so involved on a dead person. And then like what if their teeth are loose then?
Violating. It'd be violating.
Yeah, it'd just be weird. Leave them on.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I guess I think that if they didn't have the proper dental equipment, they might rip their teeth out.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And like, what happens to your, like, do your teeth get like loose
when you die? I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, could they come out easier when you're dead?
Maybe. I don't really know anything about dead people. I have yet to speak to one. So.
Are you sure?
Well, no, I've spoken to a lot of dead people, but like, I don't trust them. I haven't spoken to one that I like trust.
We could
ask.
probably Google this, no problem. Like, I'm sure, like, information about funeral.
What is the fun of that?
Embalmers. Yeah, we could just make it up ourselves. I mean, no need.
I wrote some of these questions down, and I was like, Jessie's gonna have the fucking answer for this and ruin the fun of it. I thought you'd know that one, actually.
I don't know that one.
Why do we say that noses run but feet smell?
Well, it does sound stupid, but I think the answer is pretty obvious.
But I bet your nose smells.
Have you never sniffed your husband?
His nose?
You don't. Maybe you and him aren't physically close enough often enough. I mean, sometimes when Cody breathes through his nose, I can smell him breathing.
There is no reason that my nose needs to be under his nose, upside down.
I'm not
to take a sniff.
We're not breathing in and out of each other's noses. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what it sounds like.
This is like Spider-Man kiss, but instead it's like breathing. That's weird. We have deviated too far from the point of that one. That one's supposed to be silly.
When you're at the movie theater, which armrest is yours?
Whichever the fucking one I want. Honestly,
so there's a stranger to your left and right. Are neither of them yours?
What a weird way to be sitting in a movie theater.
People go alone.
I would never sit between two strangers.
People go to the movie theater alone.
Yeah, well. I don't know. I think that most people are right-handed.
Yeah, I would assume that
so
it's right.
You're right. But you know, our movie theater locally has literally
chairs.
Recliners. Yeah. Like not just like reclining chairs, but like lazy boy style recliners.
Yeah.
Essentially. And you have your own armrest and you have your own seat. And you know what, I'm shocked.
You have your own cup holder.
I'm shocked you have two cup holders, I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised they're not heated. I take a blankie to that theater, actually.
I take a big comforter.
Yeah,
Our spare bedroom comforter, I take that, and I've also taken pillows. I walk in there with my airport pillow squeezed around my neck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's very comfortable. This isn't necessarily like a question, but good health is just a slow rate in which we die.
Yeah, I mean, death's just inevitable.
I never thought about it that way. You're just slowing your rate of death.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all you're doing.
I mean, you're also making your
Quality.
living time more enjoyable.
Yeah.
But I've always heard that we're actually just slowly burning to death in like the way that oxidizing is like a chemical process or whatever, burning. Well, I don't know. I'd have to look that one up and read it to you. But it's the thing about oxygen, oxidization, and burning. I don't know, man.
Okay. If animals could talk, any animal, which would be the rudest animal?
Right now, fucking Oakley.
Always being fine.
Just chatting away.
I think that it might be a girl chimp.
Really? You think that would be the rudest? I'm trying to think of animals that I think act rude.
Not a panda, that's for damn sure.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
A bird, some kind of bird, probably.
Horse.
Not all horses are.
Zebra.
You think zebras?
Don't feed the zebra!
Oh my god. Oh my.
It might be zebras, because zebras are mean.
Are they? I don't know.
They get really food aggressive, which is why you can't feed them.
Don't feed the zebra.
Don't feed the zebra. What do we do?
If anybody's seen that, we need to like post that in like some like media share.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I've put it in the thing. Like begging people to watch it. It's just so funny.
So funny.
We were on YouTube looking up something the other day and it popped up and I was like, ooh.
That would be something that I don't think I could resist watching again. Just
It's
that
so
part.
funny.
Not the whole thing, just that little.
The whole thing is so funny. They destroy her car.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny.
I don't think I ever want to do that.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so chaotic.
Maybe when I was bigger. I think at some point she might like start screaming.
Yeah, don't do it now. Don't
You know.
take her now.
No.
But like 16?
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Can I come? Emma and I will be in the backseat together.
That'd be hilarious. You're gonna be in Florida by then, hopefully.
Oh God, I hope so. In which I believe they have lots of zoos there that you could do that.
There's a place we want to, this is so off topic, but there's a place we want to go in Florida. That's like a little resort sort of thing, zoo thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole premise of the place is like animal experiences.
Yeah.
So they have sharks and they have dolphins and like other aquatic things that you can then go experience, like swim with or be with or touch or whatever. But to swim with the sharks, I think you have to be 16, which is really disappointing because like we want to go do it,
Yeah.
but we gotta wait. There's a bunch of stuff there. I gotta look it up again. It's really
Florida
cool.
is full of like nature experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Like that fruit farm that we went to.
What?
Zach and I went to a fruit farm there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a fruit farm. Essentially, any fruit that has fallen on the ground you can eat as long as you know what it is. And it does like right in front of, so like there will be a bunch of trees here and right in front of it it'll say like what it is, where it came from, and if it's poisonous or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like slightly scary because sometimes there's like 4 signs of different things and some of them are poisonous and some are not.
So what did you eat?
I mostly ate berries. So we're laughing because Jessie said she pressed record and she fucking didn't.
We paused for a minute so Maggie can make coffee.
And now we're here.
You had berries and we talked about chocolate berries and we're almost it's 46 minutes in anyway.
Okay.
What question did you ask me?
They missed important questions.
Let's
though.
talk about the questions.
How many chickens
Oh my god.
would it
Good thing I've already forgotten all the questions
to
you
kill
asked.
an elephant?
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think any number of chickens, no matter how many chickens you get in a swarm on the ground, none of them, there's no fucking way chickens are killing an elephant. And then I think if you had like a pit and you put the chickens on top of the elephant in the pit, I don't even know if thousands of chickens are going to kill that elephant, because not only does it have a trunk, it can like breathe, right? I don't know.
It could yeet them too.
Yeah.
With the trunk.
I'm imagining a making wine with your feet situation, where it's just stomping out the chickens, and slowly over time, the level of chickens. I mean, it's gonna be standing in blood slush, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know that any amount of chickens. Your freaking husband.
Yeah, so most of you know my husband, Zach from Laughs and Loot. There's your plug. Go listen to them. Jesse's also in Laughs and Loot. And while we're here, I also like the Multiverse Collective. And I continue. I texted him and said, how many chickens do you think it would take to kill an elephant? And he said, what kind of chickens are we talking? As if that fucking matters that much. Like, there are not gigantic chickens. There are chickens that are gigantic for a chicken.
A 10-pound chicken's like a pretty big chicken.
He said there are different types that would determine the size. And I said, but like a 5-pound versus a 10-pound isn't going to hurt an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, is it like an Indio Gigante? Gigante?
They're like 4 feet tall, but they're not actually that big. Like, the body of those chickens
It's small.
is it like it's just a really tall chicken. It's not like.
Well, he said if that's the case, 41. And then he said, regular everyday chickens, 79. And I said,
Hold up.
I didn't read any of this to Jesse.
41 chickens? He thinks 41 chickens? That elephant is less than a minute. Those chickens are dead in less than a minute. Fuck all the rest of the episode we had. This is all that matters now.
This is Phone a Friend. And what was that?
Hello?
Are you stupid?
Excuse me?
Why would you possibly think that 41 chickens are
Do
gonna
you know what an Indio Gigante chicken looks like?
Aren't they 4 feet tall?
They're big chickens.
It's not a fucking ostrich, Zach.
Have you ever seen a chicken fight?
Have you ever seen an elephant?
I have seen an elephant. You also didn't say what kind of elephant it was. So if it's a pygmy elephant, they're winning all day.
It's an African or Asian elephant, obviously.
And is it a bull?
Honest to God, it's an adult elephant. None of this matters, because ultimately
It does matter. We gotta know the gender of this elephant.
Hey, can we call Andrew in here real quick?
Andrew's right beside me.
Yeah.
How many chickens does Andrew think it's going to take to kill an elephant?
Andrew, how many chickens do you think it would take to take down a full-grown elephant? And I'm going off of the Indio Gigante chicken, which can grow up to 4 feet tall.
They still only weigh like 15 pounds.
It's real. It's real. You know what? You're a speaker. Now you're here with Andrew, Jeff. I'm not going to say last names. And Casey's here. I don't know why they're making her work a Saturday, but she's here too. So you're here with.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Indio Gigante male rooster weighs approximately 10 pounds, and a female hen weighs 6.5 pounds. They can reach up to 15 pounds. Like I said, 4 feet tall does not make them huge. They're still feathers and hollow bones.
Weight doesn't determine the killing force of an animal.
Zach, the thing about the elephant is, like, its belly is like 4 feet off the ground.
Its skin is so thick.
So chickens can fly to a degree.
Not this one though. Can this one fly? This one might not even be able to fly. It's too big.
It can fly. They can at least flutter. And also, let's remember, chickens, they are they're feisty, and they're the common bird species. So if they call upon their family members, all day, elephant's done.
I don't think any number of chickens is going to kill an
I agree
elephant.
with Jesse. There's no way.
It's going to wine in a
What,
barrel, like making wine in a barrel with your
it's
feet.
gonna be like death by 1,000 cuts. Like they're just gonna
No.
put so many slices in this elephant, it's gonna slowly bleed
Elephant
out.
skin is so fucking thick.
The chicken's not
Have
making a
you been
difference.
scratched by a rooster? Those
You're
things
made
are
of
sharp.
flesh, you weirdo.
They're sharp talons.
I feel like chicken skin is like 3 layers of leather.
Elephant skin?
Yeah.
Threw some old bagels in our chicken
So
the other
thick.
day. Chicken's fucking.
So Jeff just said he threw some bagels in his chicken coop, and they pecked the shit out of them.
I can bite through a bagel. Do we think I can bite through elephant skin? Can a human
And those
bite
were
through
stale
elephant skin?
bagels, which everyone
Can
knows are
a
the same
human
consistency of an elephant
Bite
skin.
through through elephant skin. Through elephant.
Yeah, is the elephant actually fighting? Or
Yeah.
It just happened to be in the
Absolutely.
same
Why
area?
is it? Why would it just sit there and try to be pecked to death?
Elephant skin is an inch thick, and humans lack the bite force and piercing ability to bite through elephant skin.
You hear that?
So your stale bagel theory is not accurate.
It's gonna stomp on him. It's gonna throw.
But okay, the elephant's gonna die from exhaustion from fighting off all these contenders.
I doubt it.
No, they don't even have to fight. All they have to do is move their little tooties.
Everyone knows elephants have weak hearts.
That's stupid.
I think the elephant would just like submit.
Yeah, the elephant would be like, you know what? That chicken's gonna give that rooster that like the cock-a-doodle-doo, and he's gonna be like, oh fuck, and just stop.
Zach, I swear to God, your entire department is full of some of the dumbest fucking people I've ever met.
Listen, I'm with Jesse on this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have Andrew on your. Yeah, Jeff said just don't underestimate the chicken. He think it'd be a good fight.
I think it would take thousands of chickens to even come close to enable or
The
disabling.
chickens would have to actually somehow get in its trunk to stop it from breathing.
Yeah, I said even if we put the elephant in a pit and you filled it up with thousands of chickens.
What if like the chickens get up somehow on its back? Like the elephant can't like.
Yeah. What if the chickens climb up on its back?
Okay, the elephant
Then
starts
what?
death
They live
rolling.
there.
What? The elephant is now taking out more chickens than ever.
And it's like poking its eyeballs and stuff.
Do you die from that?
I mean, you're gonna be blind. How you gonna fight what you can't see?
I don't.
All they have to do is literally think of Oakley when his little feet are cold and he keeps like hopping from one to the other. That's all they have to do. Chicken dead.
Yeah, but the chickens will learn. They'll adapt. They'll all fly onto his back, and then guess what?
Chickens are not
Now
that
he's got it.
smart.
These ones are.
Reddit says, although the chickens can't peck the elephant to death.
Continue. Read the whole thing.
The
know
only
you have a problem
it says
doing
the
that.
only chance is that they mob it to the point of suffocation. So how many fucking chickens and how is that going to happen on a flat land? How are you going to get so many chickens in a pile that it suffocates an elephant?
It's good. I mean,
Someone says I don't think
rules.
chickens could organize well enough to suffocate an elephant.
No, absolutely not.
These ones can.
Elephants are twice as fast as chickens.
You're dumb.
There is not a single place in this world, in reality, that we are living in. You might be in a fantasy land right now, but reality, chickens aren't standing a chance.
How's she gonna tell me this, but then say she's gonna hide a fucking palm tree in the middle of a desert?
Well, I don't know if you know this, Zach, but that's fantasy land.
It's very hard for Zach to determine what's real and what's not.
I'll be sure
You
to.
had to roll good. It could have worked.
It could have worked.
Had I rolled a nat
See?
20, there's nothing you could have done about it.
Okay, if those chickens rolling that 20, guess what? They're winning.
Okay, go ahead and roll one for me right now.
So what Reddit said to
No,
you
roll
is
me a
that
nat roll me a d20 right now.
They said that I don't have a dice. They said that it's highly impractical. There's still a chance, right? That's what Reddit told you.
I said it would take literally thousands and thousands of chickens to suffocate an elephant, and even then, you would have to have the elephant in a pit to suffocate it. Because again, even in the pit, if it's moving, it's going to stomp those things like it's making wine at a grape.
I don't know. One chicken in the trunk and like 4 inside of his mouth.
How the fuck is a chicken gonna
Suffocation.
cross? The elephant has the capacity to close its trunk hole.
Not with a chicken inside of it.
The chicken isn't going inside. Not your gigantic 4 feet chicken.
There's no way
The
it's
India,
gonna make it in there.
everyone knows the India gigante chicken has been trained specifically to smother a full.
It's not even the
elephant.
largest kind of chicken, which is just so funny.
Hey, Andrew.
He isn't pooping for the 3rd time today.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Grow up. Hey, Jeff, tell your wife to text me back, actually.
When did you text her?
Like 3 days ago.
Ooh, she is sort of bad. about
she's
that.
she's doing Christmas stuff.
No, I want her to fix my lips.
It's been a really busy week. I will make that excuse, but I will relay the message.
Thanks. Okay, talk to you guys later, you stupids.
Okay.
Okay, I love you, bye.
Bye. All right, well, that's
See, now you understand why I get so frustrated with Zach.
41 chickens. This man thinks 41 4-foot tall, 5-pound chickens are going to kill an elephant.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back to the other day. This is just another frustrating thing I forgot to tell you about. So, Zach's the best dog dad in the world, don't get me wrong. The other day, they ran out of wet food.
Mhm.
So, actually, he sets an alarm. I had no idea. We were playing Fortnite, and an alarm goes off. And I was like, what is that? It's like 10:30 at night.
Mhm.
And he's like, oh, I made the dogs chicken because they're out of wet food. And I didn't want them to go without wet food. Incredible. He's great. I get my Walmart order yesterday. I look in the fridge. There's a brand new fucking bag of wet dog food in there. It was not hidden behind anything. It was sitting there, unopened.
My family has learned that if you ask me where something is, I know that I make a certain face when I know it's right fucking there.
Yes.
They just run away.
Zach started to do that. So he used to do it all the time, and I would be so patient with him. But being with him for 4 or 5, however many fucking years at this point, 4, I think it's 4 years, he'll say, where's whatever it is? And I'll say, in the closet. He'll say, no, it's not. I will make this huff sound. And he's like, hold on, let me go look real quick. And then he finds it magically.
I tell Emma, Emma's a kid, right? I tell her, go look with your eyes.
Mhm.
Don't glance around thinking, oh, it's not there. Look with your eyeballs, right? Use that skill.
Yeah.
My husband has no excuse.
Zach has no excuse. I said, did you look? And he's like, yeah, I didn't see anything. It was not in the front of the shelf. It was in the back. It was on the back of the shelf. Not one thing was in front of it. Not even like an egg. Nothing.
You know what makes me the most mad is when Cody says to me something like, you don't have to come get it. Just tell me where it is. Bitch, if I tell you where it is, you're still not going to find it. Let me just go get it.
Yeah.
And he acts a little offended that like I just got up and did it myself. But like I don't want to explain
I'm
this
saving
to you.
myself from frustration if
Right.
I do that.
I'd rather just go get it for you at this point
Mhm.
because I know exactly where it is. But it's going to take me longer to explain to you exactly how to find it step by step
Yes.
than it is for me to just go pull it out.
It's wild. So Zach couldn't find that. But yesterday, did you see my dining room table right now?
Mhm.
Covered in like layers of stuff.
Mhm.
I needed my medicine. It was at the way bottom.
Mhm.
I said to Zach, can you please go get my medicine last night? He said, where is it? And I said, under shit on the dining room table. That's all I know.
Mhm.
It's on the dining room table. It's on the first layer of shit. We have like 4 layers of stuff on there.
Mhm.
No problem. Came downstairs, found it within 30 seconds, came back up. Couldn't find the dog food though.
I try to not be like petty about it or like make snarky, funny comments to myself because I know I do dumb shit and I don't want him to make snarky, funny comments back to me about it. But inside, I'm thinking like, oh my God, how are you so fucking blind? You can't fucking find this? It's the same fucking place it always is.
I've told Zach he needs to go to the eye doctor.
Yeah.
I've also told him that he needs to go get his ears checked. And he did. And he has tinnitus.
That's no surprise. Don't you have to? Doesn't everybody?
I don't know.
I have tinnitus right now. It's ringing.
He gets really angry at me when I yell at him. But I'll go, Zach, nothing. Zach, nothing. And I wait like 10 seconds. This isn't like a automatic. And then I'll go, Zach. And he'll go, what? Why are you so mad? I'm sorry. Was that WWE video more important than your wife talking to you? It's all fucking fake anyways.
I don't think that's a tinnitus issue.
No, he just flat out ignores me, but he's like, I got ear problems. I got money problems, okay?
I have all the problems.
Hey, where are we at?
It's time that we're gonna hang up and talk to them next time.
Okay, we have more questions for you, and next episode we also have some horror stories. Hey, by the way, all of our listeners, we are going to have a super special episode next year. It's like almost a year away because it'll be in September. Matt, Niall, and I believe Kyle and Jenny are all coming to stay here.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to do an episode with everyone,
That'd be fun.
including you.
Mm-hmm. This is going to take some rigging.
Yeah, we're going to have to probably borrow all of your mics from Laughs and Loot, but we're going to do a really fun episode. And Matt said that he has so much tea time that he's holding for that.
I can't wait.
I know. We haven't done tea time in a while. We got to bring that back soon.
Yeah.
Maybe January we'll do some tea time. Okay, anyways, I just had to tell you before I forgot. And I guess the listeners now know next September we're having a really fun fucking episode. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Maybe we can make a bunch of them. Okay, have a good weekend. Bye!
Bye.
We got one brain between us, don't you know? 2 girls trying to make this show. Life and issues, highs and lows. Laugh it up, anything goes. With 2 girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh and let us in. Got dilemmas, got our flaws. Spill the tea with no pause. Watch us laugh, breaking laws. 2 minds might find lost cause. With 2 girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh and let us in. One brain, that's all we got. Join the ride, like it or not. Taking swings, miss the shot, but our humor's always hot. With 2 girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh and let us in. One brain, that's all we got. Join the ride, like it or not. Taking swings, miss the shot, but our humor's always hot. With 2 girls and just one brain.